Good afternoon. My name is Shivaji, Zoology faculty. Today that topic is related, that one is diversity, that one biodiversity related, that one is diversity of living world. Generally diversity means that variety of organisms, that one is the diversity. That one is when observed, this one is life processes. See, this one is life processes. The life processes means the aging is called sensency. That means aging of that one related. And next one is the biology word. The biology word coined by Lamarck. Bio means life, logy means study. Biology word is coined by Lamarck. Lamarck previously we are observed in that one use and disuse principle, inheritance of acquired characters. That one is related to the Lamarck. Another one is taxonomy. Taxonomy, the APD Condole. Taxonomy word coined by. Evolution, Herbert Spencer. Herbert Spencer, two places were commonly observed. One is the struggle for existency, and another one is called as, this is that evolution related. Another one, survival of the fittest. Survival of the fittest word that given by that one Herbert Spencer. Struggle for existence, that word is given by the Darwin scientist that using that words. Another one, evolution word coined by that Herbert Spencer. And next one is ecology. Ecology, that one Ernest Haeckel. Eco means oikos, that word is origin. Oikos means house. Logy means the related study, means habitat. Habitat related studies called as that ecology. Ecology word coined by that one Haeckel. Haeckel also another place is repeated, that one is embryological evidences. Embryological evidences that given by that one is the Haeckel, Ernest Haeckel. In two places that repeated that Haeckel. And next one, genetics. Genetics, the word is that Bateson. The Bateson scientist is given, that one is genetics. Another one, father of genetics. Father of genetics, you know that one is G.J. Mendel, Gregor Johann Mendel. When observed, this one is branches of zoology. When observed, this one is branches of zoology. The first one is morphology. Morphology means study of external characters. Morpho means appearance. Morpho means appearance. That logy related study. That again morphology two types. External morphology and internal morphology. External morphology means outer features. For example, color, size, shape, etc. This we have studied, that one is external morphology. Internal morphology means studied inside the body parts, is the internal morphology. Again, internal morphology two types. That one anatomy, another one histology. Ana means up, tomy means cutting. That means cut and open, the study of the internal organs arrangement. That is called as anatomy. Another one histology. Second one histology. Histo means tissue, logy means study. Study of tissues is called histology. The next one is histology, another name. Histology, another name is, that one is microanatomy. That is that science branch is related. The next one is biological classification. Classification is related to taxonomy, the two branches, taxonomy and systematics. The systematics means evolutionary relationship that explain. Taxonomy, only the classification, characterization, identification, nomenclature, and that one is classification. These are four steps in that one. Nomenclature word means the specific scientific name to the given that organism, that is called nomenclature. Along with this one, evolutionary aspect the studied, that is called as systematics. Systematics related, that highlight that word is that only that one is evolutionary relationship between that classes, phylums related, that what is the interlink, that relationship that is explained, that one is systematics. There are two words, phylogenetic and that is that cladostic related. Phylogenetic means every phylum relation related. For example, the chordata phylums from hemichordate from that echinodermate from molluscans related, that evolutionary relationship that explain. Evolution relationship that explain, that is called as phylogenetic evolution. Then next one is analogous and homologous characters. There is that we are commonly observed in evolution related. Homologous means origin and that common ancestors, and structural also the similar, but function is the different. Origin, structure same, function different, that is called homologous. Homologous, that is that explain that one divergent evolution, whereas analogous means origin different but function is same, that is the analogous. Analogous character related, that science that explain for that which related evolution, that is called convergent evolution. These two words are very important: homologous, analogous. Analogous for the convergent, homologous for the divergent evolution. Convergent means one single habitat, different types of animals that are existing, that is called as analogous. Homologous means that one group of organisms, different habitats, that is called as divergent evolution. The next one is hierarchy of the classification. Hierarchy means ranking. Ranking related classification generally kingdom, phylum, the next class, next one is that order, family, genus, species. This is a common hierarchy. Then genus plus species that are common is called scientific name. Genus, they started with capital letter, species started with that small letter. That is the genus plus species. That is the binomial nomenclature, two names. And next one is obligatory categories. When observed, this obligatory means compulsory, that one is domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. These are the common, the maintained that one forms in that obligatory. And remaining that intermediate categories. See this one, these are that intermediate categories. When observed, this one is that taxa, Haeckel word is, Haeckel that use that word is phylum. Phylum word also that used that Haeckel. And Linnaeus, that one defined taxonomic categories. Taxa, that word is the categories defined by that Linnaeus. Next one, living world, the domains. Actually, the living world is the three domains. See this one? Bacteria one domain, archaea. Archaea means ancient, a primitive, archaea. Another one, eukarya. Eu means true, karya means nucleus. True nucleus forming, that one is called eukarya. When observed, this one is bacteria, bacteria related. Archaea means archaebacteria. Archaebacteria means a primitive form, that one is archaebacteria. Eukarya related, that one is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 related, that one is kingdoms, that is the eukarya, because of they are eukaryotes. Eu plus karya, eukarya. Eu means true, karya means nucleus. True nucleus means nuclear membrane is present. That kingdom Protista, kingdom fungi, kingdom plantae, kingdom animalia. These 4 are the under the eukarya. Whereas archaea, that one is called archaebacteria. Next one, bacterial bacteria. This one is the domains. The next one is mammalia. For example, mammalia. See this one, mammalia. Mammalia means mammary glands possessing animals. And that young ones also produce. But one of the mammal is the egg-laying mammal. You know well that egg-laying mammal. That egg-laying mammal, his name is called Ornithorhynchus. Ornithorhynchus platypus. That is the endemic species. Ornithorhynchus, endemic species. Ornithorhynchus, which place in that world related worldwide? Only in Australia. Only in Australia. That one egg-laying mammal, that platypus. That another special character, both male and female both are, gives the milk to that young ones. Males also functional mammary gland. Males also possess mammary glands, that is the animals is the one and only, that one is platypus. Scientific name for the platypus, Ornithorhynchus. The next one is rodentia. Rodentia means rats. Rats related rodentia. Chiroptera. Chiroptera means bat. You know well the bat scientific name. That one is called as Pteropus. Pteropus is the common name, flying fox. The Pteropus. And next one is cetacean, means whales. That aquatic, that one is whales. Whales scientific name. You know well that whale's scientific name, blue whale scientific name, Balanophthera musculus. Balanophthera musculus, blue whale. The next one is primates. Primates are that three types of the primates. Primates, first one is monkeys, second one apes, third one humans. These three together is called the order name primates. The root word of the primates means prima means the first priority, top priority in entire mammals. Because of intellectual capacity is more in that one. High conscious levels more. These three animals related. What are the three? First one monkeys, apes and humans. These three together is called primates. The primates is that related, and next one carnivores. These are the carnivora. Carnivores means flesh eating lion, tigers, dogs, fox, wolf. These are the carnivores. Then next one hyenidae, hyenas. These are also carnivores. Ursidae, bears related. The polar bear were observed that white color and big size polar bear, fully fat maintained. And a bear is maintained hibernation. Hibernation means winter sleeping. Estivation means summer sleeping. Hibernation means that one winter sleeping. Then next one is Canidae. Canidae, that family. Another one Felidae. Cat and that one dog related, that one related maintain these families. And Felis, see this one, Felis cat, Canis dog. Felis cat, Canis dog. That gestation period, you know that one dog and cat gestation period. Dog also 60 days, cat also 60 days, means 2 months. Dog gestation period 2 months, that cat gestation period 2 months, the gestation. But highest gestation period animal is the elephant. Elephant 600 days. That highest gestation period elephant. Then next one, when observed the Panthera genus related three types of species. Panthera leo, Panthera tigris, Panthera pardus. The three. But when I observed in that related, National Bird of India, Pavo. National Animal of the India, that Panthera leo, lion. That one is Panthera, the tigris, Panthera leo and Panthera. And the next one, that aquatic animal of India. Aquatic animal of India, that one is the dolphin. Example, Delphinus. When observed, this one is species. See this one, species related. Species means that, see this one, basic unit of the taxonomy, the species, group of the similar individuals, and freely interbreed with them. That is called as species. The species is the basic unit. Whereas in ecology related species observed, that name is called as population. Population is that in the ecology related we are commonly using the population. But in the taxonomy related, that using word is the species. And species when observed, Carvus splendidus. Carvus splendidus, that is the Indian-Pakistan related crow scientific name, Carvus splendidus. Myanmar, Carvus splendidus insolens, that is the Myanmar, that one is crow related. Another one, Carvus splendidus propagatus, Sri Lanka. We are commonly observed the crow and quail related relationship, that is called as brood parasitism. You know the brood parasitism? That means that quail unable to hatch. The quail, that eggs shifted to crow nest region. That is the brood parasitism. Quail and crow, which is the profited, which is that that means normally affected means the quail is the profited because of that egg shifted to a crow nest. Crow is the continuous hatching. So plus symbol for that quail, crow symbol that related, that one minus. And next one is ICZN, International Code for Zoological Nomenclature, ICZN. That ICZN is that already previously repeated name. ICZN is that related that 1.5 millions of the species are described according to 2004 ICZN. That one is that 1.5 millions species are described. Whereas the Mayor, that estimated species, that 7 million species. Entire the world related, that estimated species is that one 7 million. Out of that 7 million, that 1.5 million species are described by that one explanation given by ICZN. When observed is binominal nomenclature. Bi means two, nomen means names. Two names, see this one, two names related, that one is Felis Leo Linnaeus. Felis Leo Linnaeus. That is the genus, species, scientist who they are given that name. There is a scientist name, that letter Linnaeus, starting letter they are given. And also mentioned the year also. Felis Leo Linnaeus, that which year they are given that name, 1758 related. Another one, Panthero Leo Linnaeus, 1758, Panthero Leo. So generic name and species, another one, scientist name, starting letter, which year they are given that related mention. That is the binomial nomenclature concept. Then next one is trinominal nomenclature. See this one, trinominal nomenclature. Trinominal means three names, genus, species, subspecies. Three names that are given, that is called trinominal nomenclature. Nomenclature means specific scientific name is the related nomenclature. Next one is, that one is called tautonymy. Tautonymy means repeated same names. See this one, tautonymy means Naja, Naja. That means Naja, genus name. Species also, that was same name. So Naja, Naja, tautonymy. Another one is Gallus, Gallus. That one cock scientific name, that Gallus, Gallus also, that one is. Axis, Axis, the deer scientific name also, same repeated that word, genus and species. See this one, Naja, Naja. And in an axis, spotted deer. Gallus, Gallus. These are the animals' name which are the maintained. Both, that one is called as genus and species are repeated, that one is. Another one, species concept. Species, that concept related. When of the Histera generalis plantarum, that use that genre. The species word first coined by whom? John Ray. The John Ray is the book name Historia Generalis Plantarum. In that one, uses the term the species. First time that species word is used by John Ray scientist. And next one is Buffon scientist natural history. Natural history, that Buffon scientist, that is that using this book related, that is the concept of biological concept of evolution. Along with that explanation, the scientist. Next one is origin of species. You know origin of species by natural selection. That is a Darwin book. Book of the Darwin. Charles Darwin book name is, that is origin of species by natural selection. In that one, that explain dynamic nature of the species. Dynamic means a continuous changes. A continuous changes in the related species. That one is actually the basic unit of ecology, organism. Basic unit of evolution, that is called population. So basic unit of evolution, population. Basic unit of ecology, organism. See that both difference. That ecology related, organism basic unit. That evolution related, basic unit, population. Population taxonomy related, that name is called species. Then next one is, yes, ecological unit and genetical unit. Species, ecological unit, nothing but population. And genetic unit also, that means genetically changes. The genetical changes at population level related. For example, Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium, we are commonly studied gene pool. Gene pool means total number of gene and alleles in the population, that we are considered gene pool. Without any forces, evolutionary forces, that is the transfer from one generation to another generation, that is called as genetic unit. And then another one is called evolutionary unit. Evolutionary unit means having similar structure and functional characteristics. Structure similar, functional related characteristics, that were considered evolutionary unit. Here they are showing the similar karyotype. For example, humans, any of the human chromosomes. How many chromosomes humans? 46 chromosomes. If the chromosome, entire world related, any of the human, the chromosome 46 only. But chimpanzee chromosome, 48 chromosomes. They related, fixed, maintained a chromosome, each species related, that's why it's called a genetic unit. Ecological unit, that means ecological niche. Ecological niche means functional role of the organism. Functional role means three types, either producers, consumers, or decomposers. Producers means plants, consumers means animals, decomposers means that microorganisms. These three together is called as biotic factors. So when observed, this one is called as ecological niche, means that organism functional role, either producer or consumer or decomposer. The plant is the professional role. What is that? The functional role of that plant? That is producers. Animal functional role, that is called as consumer. Microbes, that one is that functional role, that is consumers. That one decomposers. That is considered is called as ecological unit. Another one, niche, NICH, niche word is that another three important is, first one, tolerance of habitat related, that means climatic changes, tolerance, first word is. The second one, utilization of resources. And the third one is functional role. Of these three organisms is considered as called as ecological niche. That is called as ecological unit, species. Then next one, Dobzhansky scientist is that highlight this word is, the scientist name is called as Dobzhansky. Dobzhansky is the Mendelian population. That word name is Mendelian populations. Mendelian population is a defined species is that a group of sexual reproductive individuals which mating takes place and is sharing the common gene pool. Already discussed gene pool. Gene pool means total number of genes with their alleles. Alleles means alternative form of the gene is called as allele. That in that population is called as gene pool. The gene pool concept we are already repeated in that one, Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium. Gene pool without evolutionary changes, same transferred from one generation to another generations. P plus Q whole square is equal to 1. P square plus 2PQ plus Q square is equal to 1, that maintained without any evolutionary force, like no migrations, no that one is mutations, that like that maintained without any evolutionary forces, that maintained same like generation to generation transferred. And next one is member species assorted to preferential mating. Preferential mating, definitely new changes will that forming. Two types of mating, random mating and preferential mating. Random mating is that is the Hardy-Weinberg related they are using, that one random mating, there is no causes any further new changes. But preferential mating, that means the best one selected the best male selected best female related, then that produce the best offspring related the producing, that is called preferential mating. Preferential mating opposite word is that random nothing but stochastic. Stochastic means that nothing but is called random related, they are using the word. So random mating is not provide the new characters related, that one is a preferential related, or that nothing but assorted to mating is give the new character developed in next generations. The next one is animalia. See this one, animalia, this related. That one is animalia. Two important word is holozoic, another one glycogen. See this one, holozoic and glycogen. Holozoic means that food material engulfed the inside, that complete digested inside that body, that one is holozoic. Another one is called as glycogen. Glycogen means excess glucose convert into glycogen stored in that animal body, that is called as glycogen. Next one is, that one is when observed, class Animalia. See this one, kingdom Animalia, that one is subkingdom Parazoa, subkingdom Eumetazoa. Kingdom, that one Animalia possesses two subkingdoms. First one is the Parazoa, second one Eumeta. Para means, see this one, para, that word is separate, para. Zoa means animals. Para means separated, zoa means animals. U means true, meta means developed, zoa means animals. Three words. U plus meta plus zoa. U means true, meta means developed, zoa means animals. True developed animal, that is the eumetazoa. Next one, in that one, well-defined tissues absent in parazoa. Because of that poriferance, Parazoans, first multicellular poriferans. True tissues absent in porifera. That's why the tissues absent. Whereas eumetazoans, the tissues present. First eumetazoans, that is that cnidarians. From the cnidarians, that eumetazoan up to chordata. But parazoa only one phylum, that is that porifera, phylum porifera. Next one, level of organization in parazoa, nothing but porifera, only cellular level. Whereas eumetazoan, tissue, organ system. See this one, tissue, organ. Three levels of organization observed in this one. And is a porifera, see this one, cnidaria to chordata. Total that one is from cnidaria to chordata, eumetazoans. Only that subkingdom this related porifera. The next one is, see this one. Two categories, grade radiata, another one bilateria. Radiata, radia plus eta, radiata when observed, radiata. Radial symmetry means cylindrical. For observe that this one is the cylindrical body. Eta means having, cylindrical body having animals. Next one, bilateria. Bi means two, lateral means that right lateral and left lateral. So two laterals condition maintained, that's called bilateria. One is that radiata, second one bilateria. Radial symmetry having animals, radiata. Bilateral symmetry having animals, bilateria. Radial symmetry means any plane divided into two equal halves, that radial. Single plane divided into two equal halves, that bilateria. When observed that one is diploblastica, triploblastica. In embryonic development, two layers present, that is called diploblastica. In embryonic development, three layers present, that is called as triploblastica. Triploblastica means three layers. Diploblastica means two layers. But important, in diploblastica, ecto and endoderm, middle one gel-like layer is present. The gel-like layer name is called as mesoglia. Whereas triploblastica, three layers, ecto, meso, endoderm. Three layers, triploblastica. The next one is symmetry. In that one, radial symmetry. In that one, bilateral symmetry. Next one, the primary germ layers, ecto and endoderm. Here that one layers, ecto, endo and mesoderm. That evolution related high complexity which layer? Mesoderm. In the following which is related, more systems, more organs from which layer? That mesoderm. The reason is ectoderm is skin and nervous system, endoderm is the digestive and respiratory system. Remaining all systems are formed from mesoderm. So that's why that high important, evolutionary related, high important layer name is that mesoderm related, mesoderm. Because of skin and nervous system only from ectoderm, digestive and respiratory system only from that endoderm. Remaining all skeletal system, muscular system, reproductive system, excretory system, all are from that mesodermal originated. Then level of organization. In this one, radiate of tissue level organization. In this one, organ and organ system level organization. Next one, phyla, cnidaria to ctenophora, platyhelminthes to chordata. First triploblastic bilateria phylum name is in the following. First triploblastic bilateria phylum. Give the response. First triploblastic bilateria, that one that phylum name is. Anyone give that answer for this related? Okay. That is, that answer is platyhelminthes. See the word related platyhelminthes. Platy means flat. Platy means flat. Helminthes means worms. So first triploblastic, first bilateria, that phylum is platyhelminthes. Platy means flat, helminthes means worms. Platyhelminthes. The next one is these two words. In EAPCET point of view, these two words are important. Protostomes and deuterostomes. See this one, that words when observed related. Proto means proto plus stomia. Proto means first, stomia means mouth. When observed, this proto means first, stomia means mouth. Protostomia. That means blastopore modified into mouth, that is called protostomia. During embryonic development, when observe this embryonic development, this is the opening pore name is called as blastopore. Blastopore. This blastopore modified into mouth, proterostomes. The blastopore modified into anus, deutero means second. Stomia means mouth. This is the deuterostomia. Deuterostomia. Deutero means second, stomia means mouth. Deuterostomians. Deuterostomians, the phylums are, the first one phylum is Echinodermata, Hemichordata, Chordata. That three phylums only deuterostomes. See this one. Formation of mouth from blastopore. Here, away from the blastopore at the opposite end, secondary after the anus. Deuterostome, that one is the form opposite related anus. Here the blastopore modified into that one mouth. Then next, formation of anus. Here blastopore at opposite end from near to the blastopore here. This one is then related. And cleavage, spiral and determinative, radial and indeterminative. What is the meaning of spiral? That means spirally cleavages, spiral form of the cleavage. Another one, determinative. Determinative means early embryo cells. For example, 2 cell, 4 cell, 8 cell like the cells. The blastomia cells that previously fixed for that organodevelopment. For example, one cells related one organ like excretory organs or circulatory organ. They are early fixed, that is called as determinate. Radial cleavage means that circle like that embryo, then is that radially cleavage forming. That one is indeterminate means not early embryonic stages. Early embryo stage cells not fixed for that any organ or tissue related. Late embryo stage cells are involved for the organ formation. Next one is embryos. Here that irregular shape embryos is called mosaic embryos. Here that embryos are regulative embryos. Mosaic embryos means that cells are irregularly pattern arrangement. Big cells, small cells, big and small cells irregularly arranged. That one is called as mosaic. Mosaic root word meaning is irregular pattern appearance. Whereas regulative embryo means a systematic present, that are the small cells, microblastomia small, and big one is the megablastomias. See this one, the top one small cells, down one big cells. If the top cells small and down cells big cells are maintained, that is called as regulative embryos. In the deuterostomes means Echinodermata, Hemichordata, Chordata, that is that regulative embryos. Remaining phylums related, that one Platyhelminthes to Mollusca. Platy, Ask, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca. These phylums are that mosaic embryos. Echinodermata, Hemichordata, Chordata, that one is that regulative embryos. Difference between mosaic and regulative, that mosaic means irregular pattern of arrangement of blastomias, not maintain the systematic micro and macro. But here micro cell upper pole and down cell the big size cells. Next one is subdivisions. See this one, acoelomates, platies, pseudocoelom, nematodes, schizocilum, annelida, arthropoda, molluscans. First triploblastic acoelomates, Platyhelminthes. One and only phylum pseudocoelomate. Pseudo means what? False. Pseudo means false. False body cavitating animal, only one phylum, that is called Aschelminthes. Whereas the Platyhelminth acoelomate, nematode, another name for that Aschelminthes, nematoda. Nematoda is another name of the Aschelminthes. Aschelminthes two names, old name, new name. Old name is called as Aschelminthes, that one is called as Aschelminthes. New name is the nematoda. Schizocoelomates, three phylums, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca. What is the meaning of the schizo? Schizo means splitting of mesoderm. Mesoderm splitting, they form the coelom, that's called schizocoelomates, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca. Entire this one, see this one, deuterostomes related enterocoelomates. In embryonic development, that pouches are formed from this one is called enterocoelomates. That is the echinodermata, hemichordata, chordata. The three phylums, hemichordata, that one is first one echinodermata, hemichordata, chordata. Examples, EAPCET point of view, very important. Deuterostomes, which phylums? Deuterostome, first one echinodermata, second one hemichordata, third one chordata. Out of these three phylums, how many phylums are exclusively marine? Deuterostome, three phylum. Out of the three phylum, how many phylums exclusively marine? Anyone response? Type it that one. How many that phylums that exclusively marine? One phylum, only two phylum, only three phylums. Any response? Okay. That one is yes. So that is the answer is two phylums. What are the two phylums? The two phylums name is one is the echinodermata, another one is called as echinodermata, another one is called as yes, two phylums. Echinodermata, hemichordata. These two phylums in this related, not in entire. Entire related that one exclusively marine, three phylums. Ctenophora, echinodermata, hemichordata, only exclusively marine. But in this related, exclusively marine phylums, two phylums, echinodermata, hemichordata. These two phylums only, yes. That correct answer, two phylum. Very good. Very good, very good, super. The two phylum that exclusively marine phylums. Another one is, yes, this is that entire that one is called Homo sapiens systemic order. See this one, entire this one, kingdom Animalia, subkingdom Eumetazoa, and grade Bilateria, division Deuterostomia, subdivision Enterocoelomate, phylum Chordata. Phylum Chordata divided into how many subphylums? Only one subphylum, or only two subphylum, or three subphylum? Give the response, anyone. How many subphylums in the Chordata? Okay, give the response. How many subphylums in the Chordata? Okay, anyone? Response. How many subphylums in the Chordata? How many subphylums in Chordata? Okay. Yes. Answer is correct. Is the three subphylums. Out of three subphylums, another question is how many subphylums exclusively marine? How many? Yes, three subphylums. Very good. How many subphylums are exclusively marine? How many subphylums? Very good. Very good. Two. I think that name is Hama. That person is given the two. Two is the correct answer. The three phylums. What are the three phylums? Cephalochordata, Urochordata, and Vertebrata. These three phylums, how many subphylums are exclusively marine? The two subphylums are exclusively marine. What are the two phylums? Give the two subphylums. That first one is Cephalochordata, second one is called as Urochordata. But vertebrates, all types of habitats, terrestrial, freshwater, marine. Vertebrate are three related. That means terrestrial, freshwater, marine. But Euro and Cephalochordata, that's common name. Anyone respond? Euro plus Cephalochordata together, one common name. Anyone first response? I'm waiting for who is the first response for this related. My question is, Cephalochordata plus Urochordata together is called as? Or some person is given a special name, Urocephalochordata. No. My question is, Urochordata plus Cephalochordata together is common name. But one student is given that name Urocephalochordata. That is not my question. That is not the correct answer. The correct answer is, anyone give that one? Yes, protochordates. One person is given correct answer, protochordates. Excellent, proto. Proto means first forming the chordates, protochordates. Very nice. Next one is Gnathostomata. Gnatho means jaws, upper jaw and lower jaw. Gnatho. Stome means mouth. Gnathostomata. That one is 350 million years ago, 350 million years ago, the first forming the jawless fishes. What is the fish name? Anyone? Jawless fishes. In evolution, we have the study 350 million years ago. Jawless fishes. That jawless nothing but Agnatha. The jawless fish name. I want that name is no jaws, only round mouth. Anyone round mouth animals? You know well that round mouth, no jaws that animals. The two examples only that in that one. Two examples only in that one. Yes. Ichthyophis not related that one. Yes, that's coelacanth. That one is not the coelacanth fish. Jawless fish. My question is jawless fish. Coelacanth is the jaw fish. The coelacanth, Latimeria cholumne, the jaws present. My question is, that one is jawless fish. That one ichthyophis. Ichthyophis is that not related, that one is. Yes, no. Yes, some person is given hagfish. Yes, excellent. That cyclostomata, hagfish and petromyzon. Petromyzon common name, lamprey. Hagfish name is mixir. The both are that no jaws. This is opposite word for the gnathostomata. Gnathostomata you know well, but agnatha, that's no jaws. So very good response. And next one is mammalians. In that mammalians, all mammals are viviparous. True or false? Anyone give that? All mammals are viviparous without any exception. Give the answer. Anyone? This is a true or false statement? No one? All mammals are viviparous. Viviparous means only baby producing. Yes, false. If maintain you give the answer false, what is that reason? Mammals are viviparous, false. What is the reason? That is false. Yes, that is that. Yes, false. What is the reason? The reason is false, correct. But what is the correct reason for that exception? Which is that mammals exception for this related? Which yes, platypus. Platypus exceptional. That's why that all mammals viviparous, wrong statement. Next one is Theria, Eutheria, primates. Primates, the three groups, the primates. That one is apes, monkeys and humans, primates. Anthropoidea, study of humans. What is that name for the study of humans? Anyone give that? Study of human, the branch name is. For example, study of birds, you know well. What is the study of bird? Well knowing, ornithology. Birdman of India, Salim Ali, you know. But my question is, study of human, the branch name is. Study of human, yes, already is given. Anthropology. Anthropology means study of humans. And next one is superfamily Hominoidea. Noidea means ape-like characters. Nidae means man-like characters. More man-like characters, Nidae. Homo means humans. Sapiens. My question right now, I'm waiting for your response. Sapiens is meaning. Homo, you know, humans. Homo means human. Sapiens means Homo sapiens, human, scientific name. Homo genus, species, sapiens species. Genus plus species, scientific name, everyone knows. But my question is, sapiensis, meaning of sapiensis. Sapiensis, I'm waiting for your response. Sapiensis. My question is sapiensis, the meaning of sapiensis. Give the response for that related sapiensis meaning. See this one, sapiensis. Sapiensis. Like being, sapiensis. Yes, one person is clear word, wise, intelligent, consciousness. Wise means more brilliant. The brilliant or wise or intelligent, the meaning of sapiensis. Homo means human. Sapiens means wise or intelligent. Very good. Wise, very good. Wise or intelligent. That one beings very nice. Then next one is biodiversity. Biodiversity, Bio plus diversity, variety of forms, biodiversity. Biodiversity word well popularized by whom? One of the scientists well popularized. Give the scientist name. Who is the scientist name that one biodiversity well popularized? Some person is, that one response excellent. That my question is, biodiversity word popularized by whom? Which scientist this one highly useful, highly popularized this word is? The scientist name is Edward Wilson. Edward Wilson, the scientist, popularized the biodiversity. Biomes means biotic community in large area. Biotic community in large grassland area, desert area, tundra, Arctic and tundra regions, and grasslands. These are the large areas. The next one is genetic diversity within the species, alpha diversity, beta diversity. We know well this one is. Actually, genetic diversity within the individuals, within the species related diversity. In that one, first example, mangoes, how many varieties? Give the response. Mangoes, how many varieties? How many varieties in the mangoes? You know, in the biodiversity concept related, how many varieties in mangoes present in summer season? In summer season and outside, that many mangoes varieties. But actually, how many varieties in mangoes? You know well that one is. How many varieties? Yes, Wilson, Edward Wilson is excellent answer, no doubt. Some student is given 5,000 varieties of what you call mangoes. No, yes, 1,000 varieties of that mangoes. Rice, how many varieties rice? Rice is the how many varieties? In the genetic diversity. When observe this genetic diversity related, how many rice varieties? Rice variety, I expected rice varieties. Yes, already is given 50,000 rice varieties. And one of the plant in Himalayas, that one is a reserpine, one of that alkaloid. Reserpine is the alkaloid extract from one plant name. Anyone give that reserpine, that one is extracted from plant name is reserpine. Yes, reserpine, that plant, Raulfia, the plant, that name is extracted reserpine, that one is. Very nice. Then next one is alpha diversity. See this one, alpha diversity. In the particular, measured by counting the number of types, usually species. So number of species in area, that is called as alpha diversity. Beta diversity means two adjacent ecosystems. For example, one side grassland, another one is the forest. In between the two ecosystems related, two adjacent ecosystem, that comparing number of each of the ecosystems. That unique means, when observed this related, unique number. For example, one related, only that place only existing, that not appear in other place. Like that unique places, that number that one maintained, that is called as beta diversity. And gamma diversity, different ecosystem within the ecological regions. For example, India is that varieties of ecosystems. For example, Himalayan regions and forest regions and coastal areas and different types of ecosystems in India. One of that similar to even Scandinavian, you know that Norway, Scandinavian, comparatively this India is contain many types of ecosystems. And next one is very important. See this one graph. This concept explained by whom? Anyone give the response? Species area relationship explained by whom? One of the scientists, species area relationship, that explained by whom? You know well this graph. In that one, already in NCERT also you know this one chapter. This one is, in that one, this graph related, one of the scientists given that name, that one is species. If the area increase, automatically number of species also increase up to certain limit only. So not extending that one related. That one scientist name, Alexander von Humboldt. That one Humboldt, S. Alexander von Humboldt, the scientist explained the species area relationship. On x-axis area, on y-axis species richness. My question is, in that one, S is equal to indicate for what? S is equal to Ca to the power of Z. S indicate for what? S indicate for, yes, von Humboldt, Alexander von Humboldt, correct answer. My question is, what do you call S means? S indicate for, yes, that, see this one, S is equal to species richness. S means species richness. And another one is called as log S is equal to log C plus log Z log A. A indicate for that area. Yes. See this one? S indicate for that. Yes, here that indicate for the species richness. A for area, Z for slope of the line. C, that one is intercept for the area. Okay. Now my one question is, first triploblastic, true coelomate, unsegmented phylum. Once again, first triploblastic, unsegmented true coelomate phylum name. Anyone give the answer? First triploblastic, unsegmented true coelomate phylum name. Anyone the response? First triploblastic, unsegmented true coelom phylum. First triploblastic, unsegmented true coelomate phylum. Someone given that Annelida. Annelida is the Annelida is segmented phylum. Annelida is a not correct answer. Yes, another one is given that answer is mollusca. Mollusca is the correct answer. Mollusca, unsegmented phylum, true coelomate and triploblastic. That Annelida is not considered. Some person is the platyhelminth, that is not related. First triploblastic, true coelomate, unsegmented answer is mollusca. Okay, very good. The next one is, yes, this is that important angle with x-axis value of the Z related. 45 degrees value is the 1, then less than 45 degrees less than 1, and more than 45 more than 1. For example, Amazon rainforest. Anyone? Amazon rainforest invertebrates number, invertebrates species number in Amazon rainforest. Anyone tell me that Amazon rain, you know that after South America, that huge forest, Amazon rainforest invertebrate number, invertebrate species number in that Amazon rainforest, that huge forest in Amazon rainforest, invertebrate species number, that 359 not reptiles. My question is, yes, answer is 1,25,000 species. 1,25,000 species invertebrates. That one is that more number, more invertebrate species. Very good, 1,25,000. Then next one is, yes, cancer. This is the vinblastine, Vinca cancer. Digitalin, that is that cardiac problem, Digitalia purpurea. Quinine, malaria. Bark of the Cinchona officinalis, malaria treatment they are using. These are that alkaloid they are extracting. Cancers. Cancers, you know well, uncontrolled cell division cancers. The cancers are two types, benign tumors and malignant tumors. Malignant tumor, one property is that maintained. That means migration of cancer cell one place to another place. What is that character name? Anyone response? Cancer cells migrated from one place to another place. That is that character name is migration of cancer cells. Yes, migration of cancer cells. Yes, migration of cancer cells. Another one is, yes, metastasis. Metagenesis means alternation of generations. See this one, polyp and medusa, metagenesis. Metastasis means migration of cancer cells. Yes, metagenesis, that transfer the cancer cells. That one is called as metastasis, different from the metagenesis. The both are not same. Metastasis, migration of cancer. Metagenesis, polyp to medusa, medusa to polyp. Yes. Then next one is see this one, national parks. National park is that Kasu Brahmananda Reddy National Park, Andhra Pradesh, and Mahavir Aravanisthala National Park in Andhra Pradesh, Kilidogana National Park, Rajasthan. Tell me one of the park, 100 rhinoceros, 100 rhinoceros protected. That one park that is present at Assam. That park name, give the response. 100 rhinoceros, that park is present in Assam. The park name is National Park. That park name, you know well that 100 rhinoceros protected in Assam, that park name is, yes, that is that Kaziranga National Park. Yes, Kaziranga National Park. That one is. In that Gujarat, one park is that Gir National Park, that line protected. And in Kerala, only elephant protected, that park name is, yes, Kaziranga. In Kerala, one elephant's protected park name is called as Periyur National Park. In Tamil Nadu, only snakes, yes, snakes protected park name. You know, snakes protected in Tamil Nadu, one park name is called as Gindi National Park. Gindi National Park, this one related. This is that Kolidogana National Park in Rajasthan. Then next one is sanctuaries. Sanctuaries means that one when observed, these are the sanctuaries. Koringa sanctuaries, A to Nagaram sanctuary. In Telangana, related A to Nagaram sanctuaries, Koringa sanctuary, you know, in the east, Godavari, in that Kakinada, that one place, that is that sanctuary is the Koringa sanctuary. Sanctuaries means the bird protected areas, that the sanctuaries. Siberian cranes. Siberian cranes migrated from Russia to one of the state in India. What is the state name? Anyone give the response? Siberian cranes from Russia to migrated toward that in India. One state, that park name, the sanctuary also. Yes, what is the sanctuary name? Yes, the sanctuary name. Yes, that one is that Bharatpur sanctuary in Rajasthan. Bharatpur sanctuary in Rajasthan. That one is that from Russia to that one birds. That one Siberian cranes. Siberian cranes are migrated to that place. Yes. Next one, Papikondalu sanctuaries. See this one, that one is Papikondalu sanctuaries that maintain, that is that. Next one, cryopreservations. Cryopreservation, that preserve the minus 196 degrees Celsius, and that one is liquid nitrogen. Liquid nitrogen and minus 196 degrees Celsius, the preserved the gametes, embryos, that one is called. This is in vitro culture, gene bank mostly used for the plants. Which one is that in vitro cultures? But is the word is cryopreservation. Preservation of example, that is gametes and embryos and sperm cells that preserved. The conditions, cryopreservation, temperature, liquid. Anyone response? Which liquid using for the cryopreservation and which temperature is maintained? What is the temperature and what is that temperature and that liquid, one of the liquid using for the preservation. I want that liquid name, another one temperature. Which temperature? Yes, that one is, that liquid name is liquid nitrogen. Another one temperature is minus 196 degrees Celsius Fahrenheit maintained. Minus 196 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, liquid nitrogen minus 196 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes. Then next one, red data book. Red data book, that one related endangered, vulnerable, critically endangered species. These are the species. Endangered and critically endangered species. That IUCN that given three types: threatened species, the chief categories of threatened species, the highly affected that one species, amphibians. Amphibians very sensitive. Amphibians are very sensitive, ready to that extent that most number is vulnerable conditions, that one is. And next one is Wildlife Act. In MSET point of view, Wildlife Act 1972. And another one is that organization protection that is called as Wildlife Protection Society in Dehradun. Another one, Zoological Survey of Gestation, Kolkata, that's maintained. And threatened species, see this one. Threatened species, these are maintained. First one threatened species name is the Asiatic lion, Panthero leopersica. Second one, the black buck, Antelope cervicapra. Another one is red panda, Alurus orcaceus. And lion-tailed macaca, Macaca silensis. And tiger, Panthera tigris. Kashmir stag, Cervical elephas hunglu. Hunglu means this is red stag. Elephant, Elephas maximus indicus, elephant. The next one, pygmy hog, Sus salviens. Siberian crane, Grus leucogyranus. Slender loris, Loris tardigrades. These are the species, the threatened species in India. This means very dangerous condition, alarming condition of the species. These are the maintained in that one. Then the next second unit. So second unit, the biodiversity related, that as per that one is additional information that related is completed. Then next one, unit to structural organization in animal. Organization means, anyone give that word meaning, that organization. Give the response. That root word meaning, that meaning of organization. Anyone the response, organization. Organization means arrangement, excellent, arrangement. If the arrangement excellent maintained, definitely that work is excellent is maintained. That means functions are mainly depend on this organization only. The next one is, the coined the term tissues. That one is persons, that one is maintained. Levels of organizations. Actually, levels of organization, 4 levels of organization. That one is called levels, 4 levels of, yes, arrangement is a good response, arrangement. Organization means arrangement. 4 levels of organization: cellular, tissue, organ system. Which phylum maintain both type of organization? That means organ level and organ system. Give the response. Organ and organ system level organization seen in which phylum? Actually, cellular, that one is Porifera. Tissue, you know, Cnidarian Ctenophora. And organ system, you know that one. But my question is, which is the phylum maintain both organ and organ system level organizations? 2 levels of organization seen in. Yes, our response, 2 levels of organizations. One is that organ, another one organ system. Yes, answer is Platyhelminthes. Platyhelminthes, one and only phylum, both organ and organ system level organization appeared. That is the correct answer. The next one is this maintained. Actually, sponges. All sponges are marine water. True or false? Give the response. All poriferans are marine. False statement. Because some are the freshwater. Freshwater sponges, one sponge is the spongilla. Freshwater spongilla, that name is called as the spongilla, freshwater sponge. In the sponges, outer layer name is called as pinacocytes. Pinacocytes and porocytes, 2 types of cells, pinaco and porocytes. Another one, inner layer, choanocytes. My question is, choanocytes another name. Choanocyte another name in porifera. Actually, that cell appeared like this one. That cell appeared like this one. You know this cell name is. My question is, another name for this cell name is. You know this diagram, this one is, that cell is, choanocytes is more helping for this cell in the movement of water. That also present in spongiocele and canal. This cell, choanocyte, but another name, yes, collar cells, excellent. Collar cells, because of this is the collar, this region is maintained, collar. This region is flagellum, collar cells. Excellent, collar cells, super, collar cells. Another name, flagellated cells, three names, choanocyte or collar cell or flagellated cells. These are helping for movement of water from out to inside by the helping of these choanocytes. Choanocytes present only spongiocele, wrong statement, present in spongiocele and the canals. And next one is, that one is first key. Observe this one is first key, second key and third key. Three keys. Evolutionary, three important keys. First key means formation of tissues. First time tissues appeared in which phylum? First time tissues appeared in which phylum? That phylum name is Cnidaria, new name. Old name is Coelenterata. Second key, evolution, evolution of bilateral symmetry. Now my question is, first bilateral symmetry phylum name is? Give the response. First bilateral symmetry phylum name is? First bilateral symmetry phylum. Yes. Give the response. Bilateral symmetry. Yes. Coelenterata, that one is the first tissue forming Coelenterata Cnidaria. My question is, first bilateral symmetry phylum. The bilateral symmetry phylum name is Platyhelminthes. First bilateral symmetry, Platyhelminthes. Very good. And third key transition, that origin of perivisceral body cavity. Body cavity. Another name for that body cavity. Anyone give that name for this related body cavity? Another name for the body cavity name. Yes, Platyhelminthes is correct name. First bilateral symmetry phylum is Platyhelminthes. But my question is, what is the meaning of body cavity? Body cavity technical word name is. What is the technical word name of the body cavity? Body cavity, that word name is, that is the blastocele in embryonic development. General in the, yes, that word is coelom. Yes, coelom. So, three transitional key in evolution. Yes, coelom. Three, that one is, first one is, the first one is tissues. Second one is symmetry. Third one is coelom. Three evolutionary changes, the keys. The first key, second key, third key. First key, tissues. Tissues, study of tissues. You know the study of tissues, histology. Histology, another name, microanatomy. So the next one is second key, bilateral symmetry. The next one is third key, that one is body cavity is nothing but coelom. First true coelomate phylum. And my question is, first true coelomate phylum. In animal kingdom, first true coelomate phylum. Response? First, yes, histology, very good. Histology, tissues related histology, very good response. But my question is, first true coelomate phylum. In the animal kingdom, first true coelom. Okay. The next one is organ level, the Platyhelminthes. Yes, answer is Annelida. First two, that one is true coelomate phylum is Annelida. Very good, very good. Okay, first acoelomate phylum in animal kingdom, first acoelomate phylum. First acoelomate. Annelida is the first true coelomate, okay. My question is, first acoelomate phylum. Many of the response is excellent Annelida, but my question is, first acoelomate phylum means no body cavity that phylum. First acoelomate phylum in animal kingdom. First acoelomate, not Platyhelminthes. Platyhelminthes is last acoelomate phylum. Platyhelminthes is the last acoelomate phylum. Yes, answer is Porifera. Porifera is the first acoelomate. Porifera, Cnidaria, Ctenophora, Platyhelminthes. These four phylums are acoelomate phylums. First acoelomate phylum Porifera, last acoelomate phylum is Platyhelminthes. That four phylums are acoelomate. First acoelomate Porifera, second Cnidaria, third that one Ctenophora, fourth one is Platyhelminthes. Yes, yes, very good, Poriferans. Sponges, first acoelomate phylums. The next one is Platyhelminthes. And organ system organizations. When observed, this one is organ system related, that one is organizations. See, this one is that animals that related. Evolutionary history of animal, there has been tendency toward the diploblastic organization. So diploblastic, two phylums only diploblastic. Diploblastic, two layers. That examples also two phylums. Response give the diploblastic phylum only two phylum. What are the two phylums for the diploblastic? Diploblastic, you know well that one, outer and inner two layers, ecto and endoderm. In the following, which are the phylums are diploblast. Two phylums only diploblastica. That two phylums only the diploblastica, that are that, one is that Cnidaria, second one is that Ctenophora. These two phylums only. And next one is outer layer. See this one, actually the three layers maintained. That one is three layers. First one is outer layer, inner layer and middle layer. Three layers. Three layers that maintain. Yes, Cnidaria and Ctenophora, that's good response. That is a two phylums only diploblastica. They are the three layers. Outer one, epidermis, developed from ectoderm. Then inner layer, gastrodermis, developed from endoderm. And middle layer, mesoglia. Now tell me, mesoglia is the non-cellular or cellular? The mesoglia, cellular or non-cellular? Differentiated or undifferentiated? Give the clarity for this related mesoglia. Anyone give the response? Mesoglia, cellular or non-cellular? Mesoglia, differentiated or undifferentiated layer? The response is, see this one, mesoglia. My question is that mesoglia related, the mesoglia, middle one is forming that mesoglia. This is the cellular or non-cellular? Is a differentiated or undifferentiated layer? Yes, answer is undifferentiated layer is correct. Undifferentiated layer. Another one is that someone is given cellular, is the wrong answer. It is not a cellular, it is a non-cellular. Mesoglia, non-cellular, no cells. Non-cellular and undifferentiated layer. Undifferentiated, yes, undifferentiated, non-cellular, no cells. Cells not present. Ectoderm, cells present, differentiated layer. Endoderm, cells present, differentiated layer. But mesoglia is a non-differentiated, means undifferentiated. Another one is called non-cellular layer, no cells. Yes, non-cellular undifferentiated layer. The next one is triploblastica. Give that next one is triploblastica. Triploblastica means 3 layers. Triploblastica. Tri means 3, blastico means layers, 3 layers organizations. From platforms to chordates. This one is that one Triploblastica. That one Triploblastica, that one is 2, this one is forming Triploblastic form. And next one is that Triploblastica from platyhelminthes to chordate, that one is Triploblastic. And Triploblastic related animals, how many phylums are? Question clearly listen, how many phylums are segmented phylums in animal kingdom? In animal kingdom, how many phylums are segmented? Response, how many phylums are segmented? Only 3 phylums are segmented. The 3 phylums only segmented. What are the 3 phylums are segmented? Yes, the 3 phylums are segmented. First one Annelida, second one Arthropoda, third one Chordata. These 3 phylums are segmented phylums. The 3 phylums only segmented phylum, remaining all are unsegmented phylums. Yes, yes. Very good. 3 is the correct answer. 3 is the correct answer. But that phylums names are the 3 phylums only. Yes. The next one is that one is symmetry. Symmetry, when observed, when highlighted, this one is symmetry. Symmetry types. Give the response. Symmetry types are that 3 types: asymmetry, radial symmetry, and bilateral symmetry. Asymmetry means no specific shape, irregular shape of the body, asymmetry. Asymmetry, irregular shape of the body. That one, any plane means imaginary line, does not passes through center of the body. Does not passes through center of the body. So is not form any antimeres. Yes, irregular shape. 3, very good. Irregular shape. My question is, what is the best example for asymmetry? Which phylums are best example for asymmetry? Asymmetry is the best example phylum. Peripheran, most of the sponges, not all sponges, most of the sponges, asymmetry. Then second one is, symmetry, radial symmetry. Yes, peripherans are asymmetry is correct response. The next one question is, radial symmetry is any plane passes the center of the body, divided into 2 antimeres. Any plane does not periphera, asymmetrical. Any plane divided into 2 equal halves, that is called as radial symmetry. Radial symmetry, that phylums are, how many phylums are radial symmetry? Very good. How many phylums are radial symmetry? My question is, how many phylums are radial symmetry phylums? First one is phylum Cnidarium. Next, second one phylum is phylum Ctenophora. Third one is, what is the third one? Any give the third one response. Third one, radial symmetrical animals. Yes, 3 phylums. Yes, Cnidaria. Yes, adult echinodermids. Excellent answer. Cnidarium, Ctenophora, adult echinodermids. These 3 phylums are, that one is good response for this related. That 3 are the radial symmetrical animals. Very good. Next one is bilateral symmetry. Bilateral symmetry means single plane passes through center of the body, 2 antimeres, right antemere, left antemere. The center of this body, 2 forms related, that right and left are separated. That is called as bilateral symmetry. So, which is the primitive symmetry, which is the advanced? Out of the 3, which is the primitive symmetry, which is the advanced type of the symmetry? Anyone responds that primitive means first forming symmetry. Advanced, which is the out of three, which is the primitive, which is the advanced. You know well, the primitive is the preference, advanced is the, that one is bilateral symmetry. Then next one is, then answer is symmetry, bilateral symmetry. Then next one is, yes, number of planes. See this one, asymmetrical, that one is 0, there is no planes. Asymmetrical, that one no planes, asymmetrical. Then next bilateral symmetry, that single plane. Bilateral, that one single plane able to divide into two equal halves. Then next one, biradial, two planes, biradial, and pentamerous radial. Pentamerous means 5 maintain, that pentamerous related. That one is pentamerous, 5 that one maintain. Yes, advanced is bilateral, and primitive is that asymmetry. It's good response. Asymmetry is the primitive and bilateral is that advanced. And radial symmetry, see this one, radial symmetry, that one is many. Number of planes. Pentameral radial, how many planes? 5 planes. Whereas radial symmetry many, but bilateral symmetry only one plane. Asymmetry 0 planes. Asymmetry 0 plane. Asymmetry means no plane that one related, because no crosses the center of the body. But bilateral one plane only. Whereas radial symmetry many planes. Pentamerous means radial 5. Pentamerous means star-like appearance, starfish, pentamerous radial symmetry. That give that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pentamerous. Pentamerous means 5 radius maintain, 5 radial symmetry that forming related. Pentameral radial symmetry. That is that 5 that maintain. See this one, in this one related 5 that maintain, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pentamerous radial symmetry. Phylum, that name is called phylum Echinodermata. Adult echinodermates. Adult echinodermata. Larva forms of echinodermata bilateral, but adult echinodermates are the radial symmetry. Larva stage of echinodermates are bilateral, adults are that echinodermates are pentamerous radial symmetry. Then next one is coelom. When observed, this is that related coelom. This is that name is coelom. Coelom. Simple name is body cavity. Body cavity. Yes. In embryonic development, coelom origin from which layer? Response. In embryonic development, coelom origin from which layer? Coelom origin, this is the coelom. See this one? Coelom origin from which layer? In embryonic development, coelom is origin from ectoderm, from endoderm, from mesoderm. All of these layers, this form this one is. They're already given as 4 options. That coelom origin from which layer? Coelom origin from which layer? Yes, answer is mesoderm. Mesoderm is that responsible for the formation of coelom. Coelom term was coined by Haeckel. See this one, Haeckel, that using word. Yes, mesoderm, very good, mesoderm. Super, that mesoderm responsible for this rate. That is the coelom is formed from mesodermal originated. Another one, Haeckel scientist. That find out this one is the Haeckel scientist. Haeckel scientist. The term is the coelom word Haeckel, phylum word Haeckel, ecology word Haeckel, embryological evidences also Haeckel. Haeckel scientists, their word that using, the many places that using Haeckel. Coelom, phylum, ecology. That first word is the coelom related. That word is that phylum name. Phylum, coelom, ecology word, and embryological evidences. Even embryological evidences also that Haeckel scientist. Embryological evidences never passes the character through adult, that explained by that Ernest Haeckel. Ecology word coined by that Ernest Haeckel. Coelom word coined by Ernest Haeckel. Phylum word coined by Ernest Haeckel. The three letters related, that one using that Haeckel. Now that one is coelom types. What are the types of coeloms? Types of coeloms, when observed, three types of coelomates: acoelomate, pseudocoelomate, and eucoelomates. One and only phylum is pseudocoelomate. Give the response. What is that one and only phylum? Pseudocoelomates. Entire animal kingdom, one phylum only pseudocoelomate. That pseudocoelomate before that one is all are the acoelomates. Pseudocoelomate after that phylums all are the true coelomates. That is pseudocoelomate, one and only phylum. What is that one and only that phylum pseudocoelomate? You know well that one is phylum name is. That animals also the tube within the tube appearance. Tube within the tube. When observed, tube within the tube. That one pseudocoelomates. Yes, Askelminthes. Simple logical trick. Before the pseudocoelomates, all are the acoelomates. Means Porifera, Cnidaria, Ctenophora, Platyhelminthes. Acoelomates. Askelminthes pseudocoelomate. Then after means Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordate, Chordate. These six phylums are true coelomates. Yes, Askelminthes, very good response. Askelminthes, that one is good answer for that related. Then next one is true coelomates, again divided into two groups: cygocoelomates, enterocoelomates. Cygocoelomates, Platyhelminthes, Askelminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda. These related when observed, Platyhelminthes acoelomates, Askelminthes pseudocoelomates, but Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, these three phylums are cygocoelomates. Whereas, and the next one, Echinodermata, Hemichordata, Chordata, that three phylums are enterocoelomates. Now that one is eucoelomates, two types. Eucoelomates, two types. When observed, this one is eucoelomates, two types. That one is eucoelomates. That eucoelomates. Two types. Eucoelomate. Two types. Cygo and enterocoelomates. Cygocoelomates and enterocoelomates. Cygocoelomate, first phylum name is Cygocoelom, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca. These three are the cygocoelomate. Echinodermata, Hemichordata, Chordata, enterocoelomates. Now that one is animal tissues. Now this one is animal tissues. Animal tissues, how many types? How many types of tissues? 4 types of tissues. Tissues are 4 types. First one tissue name is epithelial tissues. Epithelial. Second one connective tissue. And third one is muscular tissue. And fourth one is neural tissue. Neural tissue. So 4 types of tissues. Epithelial, connective, muscular, neural tissue. That 4 tissues. Out of 4 tissues, which tissue in human body, abundant tissue? Which tissue is that abundant in human body? That means more quantity which tissue? Out of 4, epithelial, connective, muscular, neural, which tissue quantity abundant, more content of the tissues? Yes, what is the tissue name is? Yes, connective tissue. The correct answer is connective tissue. The correct answer is connective tissues. This is the connective tissue. Abundant tissues means more quantity. And out of these tissues, how many tissue, out of 4, how many tissues mesodermal originated? Out of these 4 tissues, how many tissues are in embryonic development, mesodermal originated? Out of 4, how many mesodermal originated? You already given 4 tissue, epithelial, connective, muscular, neural. How many tissues are formed from mesodermal originated tissues? That number is, yes, 2 type tissues only. One is the connective tissue, another one muscular tissue. Connective and muscular tissues only, 2 types of tissues. This one and this one is, the both are mesodermal origin. What about the neural? Yes, that one is the 2 is the correct answer. 2 is the correct answer. 2, that one is connective and muscular tissue. Connective tissue and muscular tissue mesodermal. What about the neural tissue? Neural tissue origin from? Response, neural tissue origin from which layer? Epithelial tissue origin from which layer? Epithelial tissue origin from any of the 3 germ layers. Any of 3 layers. Any of the 3 layers, that epithelial. Neural tissue origin from ectodermal originated. Ectodermal originated. Yes, correct answer. Correct answer is ectodermal originated. Whereas epithelia, any of the 3, ecto, meso, endodermal, that epithelial, but neural tissue is the ectodermal originated. Whereas connective and muscular tissue, mesodermal originated. Okay. The next one is, first one, epithelial tissues. Epithelial tissues, 2 types. We are know that one. Epithelial tissues, 2 types. Give the response. What are the 2 types? What are the 2 types of epithelial tissue? Epithelial tissue, 2 types. First one name and second one name. Give the response. What are the 2 types of tissues are this one related? Yes, this is the 2 related that tissues name is. Actually, epithelial tissues, that epithelium means outside, thelia means layer, that covering layers, that one is called epithelial. 2 types of epithelial tissues. The epithelial tissue 2 layers, that name is epithelial 2 tissues, simple tissue and compound epithelium. Simple epithelium and compound epithelium. Very good, very good. Simple and compound. First one is simple epithelium. Simple epithelium. Second one, compound epithelium. Compound epithelium. Simple epithelium, single cell layer. Compound epithelium, many cellular layer. Yes, simple and compound. Compound is made up of many cellular layer. Simple epithelium means single cell layer. Single cell layer, simple. Many cell layer, compound. Again, simple, based on the cells, squamous, cuboidal, columnar, ciliated, 4 types. First one, squamous. Second one, cuboidal. Third one, columnar. Fourth one, ciliated. My question is, ciliated epithelium location in human body? Ciliated epithelium location in human body? Response? Yes. Ciliated epithelium had 2 parts in the human body. One is that fallopian tubes of female reproductive system and bronchioles of the respiratory system. 2 only. Whereas columnar epithelium 2 places. Yes, columnar epithelium 2 places. What are the columnar epithelium 2 places in human body? First one is stomach, second one is intestine. Yes, fallopian tube and bronchioles. Yes, the next one is columnar epithelium 2 places. Columnar. One is that stomach, another one intestine. And next one, cuboidal epithelium. Cuboidal epithelium also 2 places. What are the 2 places of cuboidal epithelium? Cuboidal epithelium 2 places. Yes. So cuboidal epithelium 2 places. That cuboidal epithelium 2 places. That one is, first one is PCT. Second one DCT of nephron. PCT and DCT. You know the PCT and DCT? Proximal convoluted tubule. Distal convoluted tubule is cuboidal epithelium. Ducts of glands. Another one, ducts of glands. PCT, DCT, nephron and ducts of glands. That one is very good. And next one is, question is, simple squamous epithelium 2 places. Simple squamous epithelium 2 places. One is that, and surrounding of in that lungs, one grape-like structures. What are the grape-like structures in that lungs related? And small grape-like structure, and surrounding of that grape-like this one structure, that one tissue, that one is simple squamous. That location is alveoli. Yes, alveoli. Alveoli. Another one is, that one name is endothelium, blood capillaries. Blood capillary simple squamous epithelium, nothing but endothelium. Alveolar surrounding the tissue layer name is called as simple squamous epithelium. The 2, yes, alveoli and Bowman capsule also. Cup of this one structure, Bowman capsule also simple squamous epithelium. And alveoli also, that one is simple squamous epithelium. Blood vessel simple squamous epithelium, another name is called as, what is the another name for the blood vessel simple squamous epithelium? Another name is endothelium. Yes, endotheliums. Okay. So 3:30. Okay, and continuation in the class, and next one is, okay, we have that any doubts you give that sharing, and definitely we share that one is doubts. So up to that one diversity is that completed. Next one structural organization, in the structural organization concept related. Okay, thank you.